Alright. Stream starting. How's everybody doing? Fogs in the chat. People doing good? Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Welcome, everybody. We are... Oh. Sorry, I forgot to connect my good microphone. That's awkward. Hang on. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Today is day 2 of our dating coach custom GPT build. We are picking up right where we left off. Yesterday we used the 6 prompts for better custom GPTs to build this awesome system prompt. Slight problem, it's about double the length that it should be. So, yeah, I think we're going to need some fine-tuning of the system prompt. And just looking at it, I have some immediate ideas on how we can do this. Okay. This system prompt sounds awesome. Whoops. But it can only be half the length. Please do your best to shorten this system prompt while retaining its effectiveness. Aim first to reduce redundancies like when you name something with a specific example in parentheses. Like the example I did. Okay? One thing I've noticed that's nice about ChatGPT is I mean, don't get me wrong, you need to be specific about it in order to produce quality results. But that being said, it can sometimes know more about what you're talking about than you do, which is I always find quite interesting. So yeah, specific example in the parentheses I highlighted. Okay. And then let's see. These are our procedures. So cool. the knowledge base directory is actually pretty space efficient. You can eliminate knowledge base items altogether if their relevance score in earlier in our conversation was low. And to anybody who hasn't tuned in yesterday, specifically what I'm talking about is up here. Look at this. We had it develop a roadmap for our knowledge base, and it graded each item's inclusion based on its density, accuracy, necessity, and structure. So we wanted to give it a percentage score for each of those 4 points, and only include items that near 400% in total. So, and if I remember correctly, we had a few 350s, 360s in there. So, pretty good opportunity for cleanup, if I'm honest. Just so then we're not taking up too much of the system prompt length. And we want to keep critical make the notes section more succinct without losing the core instructions. I think we're I think we're close enough to a winner. Let's go ahead and hit it, and we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. Shortening system prompt. Yep. And that's what we're doing today. One task. Yep. I don't know if it overdid its job or not. It still has input and output guardrails, so that's good. That's good. That is the number one differentiator, as we talked about when we did all this yesterday. That is the number one differentiator between a high performance custom GPT and a low performance one, is that low performance ones don't have guardrails to ensure that trash doesn't get sent from the user to the GPT, and trash doesn't get sent from it back to the user. That's like the number one thing you have to watch out for when you're building a, okay, okay, good, good, I like this. Let's go ahead and copy this, throw this in our contact hello at Blackfish automations.com if you need assistance. It seems to be, it seems to be good. Alright, let's go ahead and hit close. I wonder if we can get a better picture, actually. I'm gonna hit use DALL-E again. I really like this, because, that way, if you don't have a picture ready for your custom GPT, that's okay. You can go ahead and, oh! See, this is why I always have it do it a couple of times, because it usually comes up with a better one the second time, or the third time. Alright. I don't know if I want to do conversation openers, that's... Okay, great. This is our knowledge base. Okay. So, this is a big deal when you're building custom GPTs or anything of the sort, is you want to have a highly valuable knowledge base. Something that is going to enable it to create value for the user. So, let's see, what did we have here? Joel 2020 NAS relationship quality PDF. Okay. Okay. Let's check this out and see if we can find the one that it's talking about. I think I know which one it is. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah, Joel et al. 2020 Machine Learning on Predictors of Relationship Quality. Open access PDF. This is awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead then and Google this. Just see if we can find... Huh. A machine learning approach to predicting perceived partner support from relational individual variables. It doesn't look like this is exactly what we're looking for. Oh, sick! It gave us a source here. So let's have a look at this. Yo, this is perfect! Oh, I love when ChatGPT does this. Okay. Joel et al. 2020. Yes. What did it want us to call it again? Yeah. And download. Upload files. Alright. Now, I want to go to my downloads. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way. What's next? Finkel? Finkel. Huh? Read the full text. Verifying I am human. I am, as a matter of fact, a human. Thank you for noticing, sagepub.com. Thank you for noticing. I really appreciate that. I'm so flattered. Verifying. psi.sagepub.com. And here we are. Is it gonna give us a oh yeah, we don't need two separate knowledge base headers. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Finkel 2012. ESPI online dating. We just need the file name, please and thank you. And is this where we're meant to go to download the Whew. This is a beefy paper. I'm very impressed ChatGPT could come up with this and find it, evaluate it the way that we asked it to. So let's go ahead and get our PDF. It's the outline. Menu on the left. Oh, I'm so emotionally invested in using the menu on the left. Alright, let's get our PDF. Let's look in our folder. Here we are. All we want to do is rename it to match our directory in the system prompt. I still can't get over our picture. It's so much cooler now, guys. So we gotta stick together. Alright. Now let's have a look at item number 3. Aaron, 1997, 36 questions. You got that? Ah! 36 questions. Ah! Is it this one? it is this one. Perfect. Why you should try it. Challenging social situations. Oh, making it difficult to really connect deeply with people. This This is a paper that is going to 10x the value of our dating coach. I like that it came up with this. Very good, Chad. Thank you. Let's go ahead and find our file name from the directory. Download. Name it to fix with that. Good. Upload files. And want those 36 questions. Perfect. And let's go ahead and look back at this. Item 4. This is going much more smoothly than I anticipated. We're only 20 minutes into this, and we're like halfway towards a working prototype. This is awesome. Okay. Gottman toolkit. I wonder. Gottman core exercises. 7 principles bonus PDFs. Official extras. Negative to positive magic ratio. Okay. So those are the only two it can be, the core exercises or the magic ratio. Micro skills and conflict language. It does have the 5-to-1 ratio in there, but what is our startup? Huh. I think the 5-to-1 magic ratio is what a title that is. The magic relationship ratio, according to science. Love this. The 4 horsemen. Wonder if it's gonna give us 2 PDFs that we're gonna have to merge, possibly? No, no, it gave us a website. Huh. This is good. Okay. Well, what about this one? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, let's do this then. We're gonna hit Control P, save as a PDF, and Gottman Toolkit. Great. call it Toolkit 1. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing over here. See, folks, this is why you want your software engineers to have gone to at least one theater class, so then they got some improv skills. Gotten Toolkit 2. They can problem solve adaptively, you know? I think it's free PDF convert.com. Perfect. Huh. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. PDF merger. It's fine. It's not the only one out there on the internet. Oh, perfect. I love PDF.com. Sounds perfect. Perfect. Now let's pick our PDF files. Got toolkits 1 and 2. Let's go. Go ahead and put 1 in front. Why not? And just like that, folks, we have our merged PDF ready for the building. All right. Upload files. There we go. I love PDF merged. And we're going to rename this just to Common Toolkit. So that way it matches the directory. Perfect. All right. Now, item 5. EFT evidence review / PDF. EFT evidence review. Huh. Is that? Oh, that's this one. All right. drrebeccajorgensen.com. Oh, another PDF. This is perfect. See, this is why you use ChatGPT for everything. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that. I'm taking the slash out of that name. All right. And there we go. download. We want it to have the same name. And upload files. And we wanted the EFT evidence review. Perfect. And now, I believe we are done with the pre-made files. Yeah. There's the Josh Boucher intake and goals. We're going to skip that for the time being, just because it's a little more personal. RQ stack. XLSX. Predictors, behaviors, KPI, scorecard used to track progress. Is this something I'm meant to, like, change and keep updated? And always... Because, I mean, I could do that, but I would prefer something that I could just set and then use, if you know what I mean. What's your thoughts, ChatGPT, on how I would use that? RQ stack? Yeah, this is it. Extract predictors from the PNAS paper. Create rows for each factor to find observable proxies. Attach habit recipes. Include a weekly scorecard. Huh. You know what? I'm just going to ask ChatGPT about it right here. For anyone who hasn't done this with ChatGPT, this is a handy feature, is you can just go ahead and just highlight something it said and ask it for clarification like this. This is a real handy feature when you want to get into the nitty-gritty. So, let's see, we want to add photos and files. We're looking at the PNAS paper, and I'm going to say I've attached the PNAS paper. Could you walk me through the steps of creating the RQ tracker from this document in more detail? And we're kind of just gonna let it think for a minute. This is fun, guys. Are you guys having fun? You guys imagining the possibilities of what you can build with ChatGPT? I really hope. I think that's my hope. Ultimately, from these streams, is that it inspires you to go and create something awesome. Go and take control of your destiny instead of watching everyone else do it from the sidelines. I think that's, if you do that today, then, you know, I can go to bed happy tonight. I think that's the goal. So, it's a crisp build-ready walkthrough to turn the PNAS findings into your relationship quality tracker. I'll show A, what to extract, B, how to convert it into weekly trackable KPIs, and exactly how to wire the spreadsheet so it outputs a single weighted RQ score and a clean trend line. Wait a second, is this assuming that I keep up relationships with like multiple people? Like steady date multiple people. That would be, wouldn't that be weird? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just don't get out much. Why this tracker exists. Paper shows that a person's own relationship-specific perceptions are the strongest predictors of satisfaction. 45% at base. That's not even half. No wonder relationship satisfaction is low. While partner reports and static traits add little incremental value. Future change is hard to predict from baseline self-reports, so your tracker should focus on actor-reported specific variables measured now behavior micro habits. So it is expecting me to keep up this document on and kind of, update it on a weekly basis or a daily basis, and, make sure that it always has the updated version put into it. Okay. Okay, I think that's a little higher maintenance than what we need. Not to mention a little too personal. I would like this to be accessible to many different users. Now where is that knowledge base? Here we go. Oh, first message and follow-up playbook. Message templates, key to Cialdini principles, and Gottman general startup with app-specific variants. For each principle, define 2 to 3 dating safe examples. Share, then ask. So that's a good good way to do it. Same tribe cues? Huh. Tag patterns by concept. Okay. Why did link the 4 horsemen? You said this is, it said this is based on the 7 principles, right? Right? I'm not just making that up, Chad, am I? Am I? I don't know. Maybe I am. Follow-up playbook. Okay. Oh, add do don't checks for the 4 horsemen. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I wonder if I could just attach the 4 horsemen and 7 principles documents and then just and just literally use that as a prompt. Here. I think it was the Gotten toolkit that had the 4 horsemen in it. And then where's our 7 principles, huh? 7 principles of influence. Oh shoot. We didn't have this in our shrunken in our condensed version of the knowledge base. I mean, it's only 364%. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Science of persuasion. Okay, that's freaking awesome, but we don't have time for it. Alright. Seven principles, huh? Okay. Secrets of the Science of Persuasion. Oh, this is the YouTube video that it linked. Ooh. Huh. I'm going to... Here are the 7 principles in case you need them. Just feed that link right back to it. And we're kind of just gonna let it think about this for a minute. Another thing I kind of like about the more recent versions of ChatGPT is if you give it a link, it can not only decide if it needs the contents of that website, it can go ahead and scrape it in real time. That is something that until recently that feature has been limited to the more research focused LLMs like Perplexity. But ChatGPT has gone ahead and taken it too, which I love because, you know, that means I only have to pay for one. Dating safe ethical examples of each of Cialdini's 7 principles, each tagged by hinge prompt, photo hook, and voice prompt. Use only what's naturally true, no contrivances or pressure. Okay, okay. Huh. Alright. Alright. And I'm just going to... I wish you could, like, download this as a document. You can do that with deep research tasks, actually. And it's formatted quite nicely as well. I think I think human researchers are in for a rough time, just because of how accessible they've made research in the recent months with ChatGPT. Now, let's go ahead and paste this response in. I want to make a Google Doc. And again, not the beefiest hardware. Oh, hmm. All right, we can just cut that. And how close are we to? Oh, yeah, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go ahead and what file name did our knowledge base want this to have? Profile lab. First message playbook. Um, actually, really quickly, I'm going to add some info here. Oh, it's all already black. And I'm just gonna say, don't. Oh, come on. Use these templates exactly. Tailor them to the user's wants, needs, and available resources. Because I did see, well, Capitol Hill or the River Path. Not everywhere is gonna have a place called Capitol Hill. or a path by the river. So I feel it would be a good idea for chat to have these hands. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. We good. We good. Um, file. Actually, no. I want to Control P, save as PDF, so that way I can decide what the file gets named, which is going to be first message playbook, not first message playbook Google Docs. That sucks. Alright, upload files. Look at this, guys. An hour yesterday and an hour today, and we're coming right up on our first prototype. only took 2 hours to put together. Okay. What else do we need? Post date 8 tracker. Possibly a profile app. Oh wait, no, we also don't need that because again, personal and real time. In fact, I'm just going to delete these entries out of our knowledge base directory. Post date 8 tracker. Okay. And I think that would be around here somewhere. Yeah, post date 8 tracker. Normalize date debriefs so we optimize for compatibility signals over Spark. That's very, very important. In fact, kind of an interesting tangent, but I've heard studies in countries like India, particularly, where scientists compared how love marriages performed versus arranged marriages, and usually the love marriages started out happier, right? That's what we would expect. But the arranged marriages actually ended up doing better over time because the parents were analyzing for compatibility signals, not for how do I feel for this person at this time. So very interesting. Logic over emotion right here. I love it. Love it. How to build one row per date. Questions as columns. Oh, this is another like real time thing. Just gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT. I don't have. I'm worried this could be too personal as I am considering opening this to others for use. It will also require maintenance. Yeah, I can spell. In real, near real time, which I wouldn't be able to keep up with. I see the value, but I see the value this can add to our GPT. Is it possible that I can populate a tracker with dummy data for the GPT's use in comparing with user data. Here we go, folks. Just gonna let it think. Huh. Okay. Short answer, yes, you can ship a dummy but realistic baseline that your GPT compares against incoming user data. Done right, it protects privacy, requires near zero maintenance, and yet still yields solid guidance. There's a clean plan plus a ready-to-use file. Use a dummy baseline safety and effectively. Okay, this is sounding good. Ground truth about any specific person or population. The GPT should treat it as orientation, then weight the user's own trend more heavily after 2 or 3 entries. Schema to keep. Comparison logic. Maintenance light rules. Huh. Accept privacy. A synthetic baseline for you with 120 rows across the 4 scenarios and realistic score patterns. Dude! GPT-5 is killing it. It is killing it. This thing is fire. This is taking too long. Let's try uploading it to our Google Drive, and we can take a look at it from there. PDE. It's like dummy. Recent. Yep, here we go. PDE baseline dummy CSV. Let's just have a look at this real quick. Check. Like novelty. Interesting. This is great. I think ChatGPT gave us exactly what we need. Although we do need to update its entry in the thing real right here, using the identified using dummy data as a framework to interpret user data. There we go. We'll close. Go ahead and add it. And we want to rename this post date tracker. Perfect. Oh, it's open. Excel. Whoops. And now we want to. Yes. Perfect. All right. And that's it, folks. In 2 hours, we have a functioning prototype AI dating coach. How cool is this? How cool is this, guys? Out with. Oh, me draft 3 hinge prompts that are highly likely to pique interest and start conversations. Let's just have a look-see at how this does. I don't actually know if Hinge lets you do 3 or how many it lets you do. I just know that the apps that I have been on have let you put 3. So let's see what it does here. Because we're kind of just playing around right now. Just playing. Huh. Okay. Well, I have noticed that the highest response rate prompts on dating apps are often the ones that go straight for the first date ask. Unusual skills: I can turn a random fridge into a legit 12-minute pasta and parallel park a moving van. Okay. Okay. I like that it asks you a question back. That's kind of fun. Let's debate this topic. Farmer's market, picnic, spontaneous. Huh. Okay. Okay. I like these. I like this. Guys, this is pretty sick. I'm gonna hit create on this bad boy. Why haven't I done this? Why haven't I done it yet? Bam! Oh, perfect. Yes, please, give me that link. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little two-parter build of this AI dating coach. It's just one of many to come, I hope. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll see you Friday. I don't have a live stream tomorrow. I got some stuff going on in that time slot. I'm so sorry, but I am excited to see you guys Friday.